I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road of joy right now, singing I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing heaven. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. And I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. We got a birthday in the house. Yeah, Taurus. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. And I'm singing and dancing with my mind stayed on spirit. Singing and dancing with my mind stayed on spirit. Singing and dancing with my singing and dancing stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. And I can't hit my neighbor with my mind stayed on spirit. I can't hit my neighbor with my mind stayed on spirit. Can't hate my neighbor with my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. And I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. I woke up this morning with my stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Woke up. Now let's open up. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening. You're sounding really good lately. You're like a congregational choir. Hi, Seneca.
Good morning. How we doing? I missed y'all. Welcome, everybody. Well, good morning and welcome to Ahava Center for Spiritual Living. Ahava is the Hebrew word for love. We gather each Sunday knowing that love is what?
Always the answer.
Always. I'm Seneca, and on behalf of our spiritual director, Reverend Rainbow, she's taking a little moment. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. We appreciate you. Everybody online, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. We are a conscious community committed to curiosity so that we may provide a loving space to be reminded of the truth of who we are. We are an open and affirming community. So whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you got going on, just come on. We got space for you, okay? All right? Now, if you're online, log in, say hello, tell somebody about us. If you're in here, get your phone out. Tell everybody where you're at. Go on your social media, go on your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever. Just let somebody know you're here. Take a few pictures. Post them. Show everybody the difference in what you come here for, okay? For our first-time guests, if you're joining us for the first time, we especially welcome you. All right. We have a first-time guest. Thanks for coming. We appreciate you. All right. If you would, after, please make sure you come. One of our council members come see you. Okay. All right. Afterwards, after service, join us in the community room, tea and coffee. Just love to get to know you better. If that's cool, if not, we totally understand. All right. Okay. Oh, sorry. And we have cake. Yes, and we are celebrating Jean and Lois's birthday. Celebration. All right. And we are grateful for our volunteers. Every week they come and they give their time and their talent, and they help make this service absolutely wonderful. You being here absolutely changes our environment today, changes our space. So thank you all. Thanks for your service. We have Nasima on our camera. All right. We've got Amy still on our stills on the slides. And we got Amy in the back in the youth with the youth. Woo, taking care of the babies, okay? And we got David Howes on our sound, and he's the leader of our sound tech team. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Volunteers make this space move, okay? All right. Now, we do have a fabulous vision, all right? We are an inclusive community. I want to read first.
Okay.
All right. Do what Patty said, okay? We are an inclusive community.
We are an inclusive community.
Committed to global transformation.
Committed to global transformation.
This is my favorite part. Through personal evolution.
Through personal evolution.
And our purpose?
Step up. Make a difference.
One more time.
Wake up. Step up and make a difference.
And all you got to do that, just be you, okay? All right. And today's affirmation, let's say it together. I belong to myself just as I am. Yeah. I love that. All right. Now, we want to do our land acknowledgement. In the warm embrace of this sacred land, our hearts overflow with deep love and gratitude to this land's ancestral gardens, the Yochi, the Osage, the Cherokee, the Shawnee, the Hopewell, and the Adena nations. It is crucial to recognize that despite the challenges of forced removal, the enduring spirits of the Yochi, the Osage, the Cherokee, and Shawnee nations have woven resilience and cultural richness into the very fabric of this landscape. The Hopewell and Adena, whose timeline on this land predates the aforementioned nations, were not relocated, and their stories add a touch of warmth and continuity to the unfolding character of this sacred land's shared history. Their enduring love and wisdom have cradled this land through the ebb and flow of time, weaving a beautiful tapestry of resilience and connection. By acknowledging these stories, we celebrate the strength and adaptability and unique contributions of each community in the vibrant mosaic of our shared heritage. We humbly acknowledge the historical wounds and traumas that have touched and continue to touch the lives of the indigenous communities. In this present moment, our commitment springs from a well of love, respect, and the unwavering recognition of the inherent sovereignty of the indigenous people. For we pledge to be attentive listeners, amplifiers of indigenous voices, and perpetual learners about the rich diversity of indigenous cultures, histories, and their contemporary challenges.
Please feel free to sing along to either part if you feel called. I am remembering who I am. 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 I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am Miss Patty.
Good morning. Oh, hearing this song, knowing the truth of who we are, what a blessing. I know there is only one energy, one source, one creativity, one life, one mind. Today I know that one as joy, as harmony and peace and love, power and freedom. And knowing that that's the truth of the one, it has to be the truth of me, and it is absolutely the truth of anyone hearing my voice now. I know that blessings surround us. Everything around us has a blessing. I bless the service. I bless every person who is here in person and online, wherever you are. I bless everything that's going to be said today. And I know that everything that is needed to be heard will be heard and understood. Counting these blessings, knowing the truth, and I let it be by saying, and so it is.
I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering. I don't have it. Daniel is not here. If we have it printed up. Oh, Amy's coming up.
Is it written up there?
No worries. Just a moment of spirit. Just breathe, breathe. No worries. If you got it, I'll do it. Sorry, I didn't bring my readers. All right. From Braving the Wilderness by, is it Breen or Brene?
Renee.
Thank you. Brene Brown. My oldest and most steadfast counselor is Maya Angelou. I collected every Maya Angelou book, poem, and interview I could find, and her words taught me, pushed me, and healed me. She managed to be both full of joy and unsparing. But there was one quote from Maya that I deeply disagreed with, and it was a quote on belonging, which I came across when I was teaching a course on race in a class at the University of Houston. In an interview with Bill Moyers that aired on public television in 1973, Dr. Maya Angelou said, "You are only free when you realize you belong no place. You belong every place, no place at all. The price is high and the reward is great." I can remember exactly what I thought when I read that quote. That's just wrong. What kind of world would it be if we belonged nowhere? Just a bunch of lonely people coexisting. I don't think she understands the power of belonging. For I had to dig into Maya's quote and into my own data on belonging. I got a hold of the full transcript of that interview between Bill Moyers and Maya Angelou. Moyers, do you belong anywhere? Angelou, I haven't yet. Moyers, do you belong to anyone? Angelo, more and more, I belong to myself. I am very proud of that. I am very concerned about how I look at Maya. And when I find myself acting in a way that doesn't please me, then I have to deal with that. I looked up readings on this exchange and thought, Maya belongs to Maya. I belong to myself. I get it. I don't quite have it completely, but at least I get it.
That was worth waiting a minute for.
Okay, there we go.
Hop over there, sir. I thought I'd never be a leader. I thought I'd never wear a crown. I didn't know I could be someone. I thought I had to stay down. I had to tell myself. I had to learn for myself. I didn't know me that well, and only time could tell. But I made it to the end, and yes, I paid the cost. I lost a lot of friends. I sacrificed a lot. I'd do it all again, 'cause I made it to the top when I stopped doubting myself anymore. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm not doubting myself anymore. Now you're looking at a leader. Now you're talking to a queen. Now I'll always be someone. I'm pulling all the strings. Never gonna back down. Never gonna turn around. And no one's stopping me now. Oh, I made it to the end, and I had to pay the cost. I lost a lot of friends. I sacrificed a lot. I'd do it all again, 'cause I made it to the top, and I'm not doubting myself anymore. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm not doubting myself anymore. Get it, Belle. Miss Belle, everyone. Hey, I made it in the end, and I'm glad I paid the cost. I made a lot of friends, so nothing's really lost. I'll do it all again, 'cause I'm happy at the top, and I'm not doubting myself anymore. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm not doubting myself anymore. I'm not doubting myself anymore. You won't see me. You'll never see me doubting myself. I'm not doubting myself anymore.
Not doubting myself. Yeah. All right. You ready, Jenna? All right. All right. Miss Jenna Evergreen. All right, let's do it.
Good morning. Good morning. We start this month kicking off Renee Brown's, it's not on there anymore, Braving the Wilderness book. We're going to study this month. And the first two chapters are going to be long. The whole book is all be long.
Oh, turn the mic on, girlie.
Dave, it's supposed to-
It's on here.
Can I check you?
okay, well, that's not on somewhere else.
There you go. Start
Okay.
again, please.
Sorry about that. I'm new to this, so anyway. Good morning. So this month we are reading the book by Brene Brown, Braving the Wilderness, and it's about belonging. And this is what the reading was about. And anyway, so I just want to start out with a quote that she talks about in her book, the definition, how she defines belonging. Belonging is the innate human desire to be part of something larger than us. Because this yearning is so primal, we often try to acquire it by fitting in and seeking approval, which are not only hollow substitutes for belonging, but often barriers to it. Because true belonging only happens when we present our authentic, imperfect selves to the world. Our sense of belonging can never be greater than our level of self-acceptance. So I thought this was really interesting because I always thought of belonging as relating more to other people. Like other people, if they accept me, if they like me, if I'm okay. So we try and fit in. And this is a different twist to it. And I thought it was really interesting. And when I was thinking about this talk, I thought about why aren't we, in order to belong, we present our authentic self. She talks about raw authenticity in this book, and I thought that's an interesting concept. Am I authentic to that point? How do we do that? Why do we feel like we need to do something to fit in? Why do we not be our raw authentic self all the time? And I thought about, I remember when I was about 5 or 7 years old, or a little kid, and my dad was a minister, and we would have to go to church, and we would be the preacher's kids, and we had to dress up in these patent leather shoes and these little white frilly socks and this dress with the petticoats, and and my mom rolled my hair in bobby pins. It was crazy. It was nothing like what I would have chosen to wear. Even at that age, I knew better than that. But this is what I was taught. I have to go put on this mask when I go to church. This is what I'm supposed to look like. So from a very early age, we're all brought up. I assume some of us experienced some of this. You have to look this way. You have to dress this way. You have to talk this way. Don't say that. No, what would people think if you said that? What would they think if you did something? We have to please other people, or they won't like us, and we won't belong. We'll be ostracized. So, and then I had a client a few months ago, and it continues. And she's going to college, and she's not going to college because she wants to go to college. She's going to college because her mother wants her to go to college, so she won't have to work at Walmart the rest of her life. And she showed me some of her artwork online, and it's just beautiful. It's gorgeous. But she has to go to school to please her mother. But anyway, when she's taking this class, and her professor said she had to write a paper on her opinion about gay marriage. And she has to either write, she's for gay marriage and all the reasons for or against her opinion. And she said, but I can see both sides of that. I want to write about both sides. But my professor said he'd give me an F if I did that. And so this was another way. It's like it continues. It's like we have to fit into this thing. And she did write the paper of her honest opinion, but I don't know what happened because I didn't get to see her anymore after that. But anyway. But so what do? We kind of learn to push ourselves away and not really become who we are because people might not accept us. They might not like us. So we kind of trying to fit in. And then we come. Then when we really, it's like what? So why don't we present our vulnerable, like we become vulnerable if we present our real self. If we present our authentic self, that makes us vulnerable, and it makes us feel exposed. Like sometimes when I've had a conversation with somebody and I really talk about myself at a real vulnerable place, after I hung up, I feel kind of weird. Like that felt kind of strange. It didn't feel really comfortable, maybe. Because I'm not used to doing that. And maybe I don't totally accept all of myself, like what she said. You know, I might not accept my whole self. I might not. It feels scary to do that. Like there's fear involved. And so, I guess the bottom line is, in order to belong to myself, in order to belong to ourselves, we need to learn to get to know ourselves, our real self. Like, who am I? What would I really do? What do I really want to wear? What do I really want to do? Who am I? And be willing to share that with other people. And then there's this thing at the bottom of vulnerability that she talks about. Sometimes some of us feel shame. And that's kind of scary. And we were probably taught that when we were little. My dad used to tell me I should be ashamed of myself all the time when I did something wrong. So, do I want to expose some of that to other people? I have to realize that I am okay. That we are all okay. Each of us are okay. We're beautiful people. You know, we all know that addiction is a huge thing in our country. And there's a man named Johann Hari, I think I'm pronouncing his name right, that has a little video you can watch on Google if you put that on there. Everything you know about addiction is wrong. And his theory is the biggest thing behind addiction is lack of connection. Because we all get up, we put on a mask, we pretend like we're somebody else, and we don't really connect with each other. We don't really get to know each other. That has created a huge problem. That's why people want to leave the planet in their mind. They don't want to be here. They don't want to participate. They want to go somewhere else. That's really sad. That is the basis of addiction. And I think that's probably why the 12-step program works so well, because you go in AA meetings or 12-step meetings. I don't know if some of y'all know about that, and you are accepted and you're loved and you are encouraged to talk about yourself honestly and heal. And that's how you heal. That's how we all heal. We all heal by exposing ourselves and connecting with other people. And then we feel that sense of belonging. But that really is scary. And that's the wilderness. The wilderness is the vulnerability, the inconsistency, the fear, not knowing what people are going to say. And then I thought about, we had a musician here a couple weeks ago, Mitch Barrett. And I thought, everybody loves him. And we move all this stuff out of the way, and he just sits down in a chair, plays his guitar of the music he wrote from his heart. So authentic, beautiful. And everybody loved him because we can relate to that. It made us think, oh man, he is really himself. That's who he is. Beautiful person. And he goes all over the place, traveling around playing this beautiful Mitch Barrett authentic music that's gorgeous from his heart. What if we all did that? Whatever our gifts and talents, just share it from our heart. I like this quote. Ernest Holmes, Science of Mind. The power of God is within you. Think about that a minute. The power of God is within you. This is the divine authority which should be recognized and which should inspire every thought, every act, and every purpose. Power of God is within each of us. We are spirit in person expressing. God gives us our divine ideas and our gifts and talents and who we are. How can any of that be not okay? It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. We are spiritual beings. And I thought about a conversation I had with somebody a long time ago. It was about 5 years ago. And this is kind of an experience of what it feels like when you kind of just let go of that need to hold back and not. I don't even know how this happened. I was at Line X getting a hitch put on my new car. I just bought my RAV4, and I was getting a hitch put on it. And I had to call. I had gotten inheritance from my mother a few years ago, and I had to call my financial advisor at Commonwealth Credit Union, a bank person. And I was standing in the middle of Line X, and we were talking about the money. And I don't know what happened, but somebody mentioned something about something spiritual. And that wasn't characteristic of this kind of conversation. And I don't even know who mentioned it first. But it was a very unusual thing, but it was something that somebody mentioned because they were feeling it in their heart. And it must have related to something, I don't know how it got started. But anyway, and the bottom line was him and his wife had just found out about this message of New Thought and God is love and oneness and this beautiful message that we teach here. And that's my heart and soul. And I just, we just connected. And they were so excited about it. And I got excited about it. And we talked in the middle of the line next. That kind of went over in the corner because the odd conversation. And we talked, I bet, for half an hour. I don't even know how long, maybe a long time. And we were excited. And it was like, this is what happens when you really somehow just open yourself up and let whatever is going to happen. And I felt like I was floating on a cloud after I hung up the phone. Y'all had those kind of experiences? When you really connect with somebody, it's your heart. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And so, if we could just walk through that fear and realize the beauty. I thought about that song that we all used to sing a long time ago in Christian churches. This little light of mine. And I thought, but it's not a little light, it's a big light. It's a beautiful light. It's like we can we can open up our hearts and our soul and be who we are and let whatever needs to come out, and feel good about it. Feel good about who I am, who you are. We are all expressions of one life. And there's only one. And no matter who we're talking to, they're expressions of that same life too. And we're all beautiful. We're just beautiful. Beautiful spiritual beings. And we can express however we are. And it's okay. Brene Brown says, true belonging is the spiritual practice of believing in and belonging to yourself so deeply that you can share your most authentic self with the world and find sacredness in both being a part of something and standing alone in the wilderness. True belonging doesn't require you to change who you are. It requires you to be who you are. And the wilderness is the unknown. The unknown of being the truth of who we are and expressing that, being willing to deal with people who don't like it, judgments, maybe criticism, and getting that fabulous reward of that connection that we don't get if we don't do that. I'm going to read Dr. Maya Angelou's quote again that Seneca read in the beginning, part of our reading. You're only free when you realize you belong no place. You belong every place, no place at all. That's kind of hard to get. Because we all want to belong someplace. That's why we're all here, probably. We feel like part of where we belong is at Ahava. Because we all kind of think the same way and we feel good together and we connect. But first we have to belong inside of ourselves. So I invite each person, online and here in person, to brave that wilderness, even become the wilderness, become that unknown place of raw authenticity. Walk through that fear of exposing yourself and connect with people in truth and honesty. I invite everyone to close their eyes if that feels comfortable. Breathing into this place of oneness, of love, knowing that God is all that there is. God is this love. God is the oneness. God is honesty. God is wisdom. God is truth. God is beauty. God is each of us. And we are that same love and that same truth and beauty, honesty. We are as God is. And there's nothing to be afraid of. We are here to connect with each other and love each other and share who we are. Share our true self with each other. And that's what makes life joyful. That's what brings us joy. Is that kind of connection. We are one. There is no other one. And that one is love. And we can share that love with each other. It's beautiful. And I'm so grateful for this truth. I speak my word knowing it is so. And I leave it into the law of the universe. Saying, and so it is. Amen.
We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We let the peace, we let the peace wash over us. We let it be. We let the love, we let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let it be.
Hey, everybody, do me a favor. Don't sit down yet. We missed my other favorite part. I was caught in the hustle and bustle. Please put your hands over your heart. Look around the room for a moment. And thank somebody for being a reflection of you, because we are belonging to ourselves.
Thank you for being a reflection of me.
Thank you for being a reflection of me. You're online. Thank you. All right. All right. Now, you may sit, Mr. Reese. And now is our time for conscious and love-filled giving. All right. All right.
You can text.
We can text right here to 859-209-6996. Text give to that. You can drop something in our basket.
You can go online to ahavacenter.net/give.
Give. If you don't got it in your pockets, you can also just give your time. That's an awesome
Talent and
thing.
treasure.
Yeah.
Shall we bless?
Let's bless it. All right. Got your gift over your heart? You ready? You want to do it?
Sure. It's right here, right? Divine.
Yeah. All right. Oh,
Divine love
as me. Come on.
blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I joyously contribute to the vision of Ahava, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
All that I have.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. so grateful. I'm 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 so grateful.
Right. Ahava happenings. You want to come on up, Patty? Okay.
We have
Yes.
Kathy. We have Kyle.
Come on, Kathy. Take the stage, Kathy.
All right. So this Tuesday night is the Build Rally, the Nehemiah Action Rally. You've heard me talk about it before. If you don't remember what it's about, it is our city's fantastic opportunity to come before our mayor, our council members, and present three things that we believe are very seriously needed in our city, and we present options to them and ask them to get on board with it and help to make Lexington a city that is better for everyone. We need people there. When you have a stage with all of your elected officials up there, and they look out and they see 2,000 people who are on board with these things, it makes a difference because we vote. So anyway, I'm just asking you to please consider coming. It's a couple of hours out of your time. I have tickets to sign. It's no cost, but you need a ticket to get in. It makes it quicker to get through the doors. And a bunch of us are going to meet here between 6 and 6:15 so that we can carpool down to the Citibank Center to attend this really, really important meeting. Put it on your calendar. It's a couple of hours of your time. We need you.
This Tuesday. All right, this Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
At the Central Bank Center. Right.
Come on, Kyle.
Got an update.
The new name.
Will you pass that over? All right, and I'm going to give an update on our fundraising efforts. Yeah. So, last Sunday I gave a pledge to match $1,000 for the month of May. So it's a campaign that's going to last all month. As of Friday, if we got some people calling, if you want to help pass these out, I've got an update for everyone. And as of Friday, we have raised $100, which is 10% of the goal. However, I've been given an update today, and we've had some more donations come in since I've made these cards. So we've been given a check today, and we've been given a pledge today. So I think this is, instead of 10% of the goal, I think we're closer to about 25%. Cool. So, we are on our way, and there are different ways to give. So I wanted to make sure that I could give that information out today. We have a Breeze forum, so if you want that link, we can send that to you. Rainbow put it in the newsletter, so it's also been shared on Facebook, in the community group, and on my personal page. You can also go onto Ahava's website and do the Give Now button, and then you can either do PayPal and make sure you put that it's for Kyle's matching fundraiser, so it goes directly to that, or you can go through the other button, which lets you use a card or a bank to give, and then you just select the drop down. Instead of general fund, you would select the matching fundraiser. It all goes to Ahava, but if you give to the matching fundraiser, then that helps us reach the goal of 1,000, and then I'll be able to give to match that. So if you aren't able to give, or or don't want to give, then that's okay too. There are other ways to support, like sharing the information, tell people about it, tell your friends, tell your family. I have family giving already. My mom's given, my brother's given, my aunt in Florida's wanting to give, so she's already told me she's going to give. So people are getting involved. Another update is I've been able to start a team of people who are, we're talking about fundraising. Deborah and I had dinner or lunch this week, and we talked about, how she can help and what talents that she has. So I'm looking for champions to join my team for fundraising if you want to get involved. Another thing that we've been working on is the fair, the Holistic Wellness Fair, and I've already got 10 people that have businesses that want to be a part of that.
Cool.
So, I've been reaching out to the people I know, and they've been saying, yes, save me a spot. I want to either be a vendor or a sponsor. Just give us some more information when you know the date and, how much it would cost to be a vendor or a sponsor. So we are well on our way. So if you want to join that team, let me know, and I'd be happy to talk with you and see how you can get plugged in and what kind of talents you have. So thank you.
And listen, happy birthday to you too. What an awesome birthday.
Yes.
This is us Tauruses.
Yes.
Man. Thanks, Kyle.
So a few more announcements for our happenings. Our book study starts today, continues Sundays in May. The book is called Braving the Wilderness. It's going to be interesting. I think I'm just going to buy the book so I can just read it. All right. Our Be Moved Embodiment Workshop starts May 17th. All right, we have Aaron English live Saturday, June 7th in Taylorsville, Kentucky. Tickets are available online. All right, sign up to represent Ahava at the festivals. We got Diversity on March 24th, and we got the Richmond Pride on June 7th. All right, see Tanisha. I'm sorry, I was just reading the paper. My bad. May 24th. Diversity. And the Richmond Pride on June 7th. See Miss Tanisha if you want to get involved with that, or you can also sign up online.
Great.
All right.
What's that last little reminder that we have licensed spiritual practitioners available for prayer?
Yeah.
Practitioner Patty's going to be in the prayer corner. I'm saying this to myself as much as to everyone. So we can all go to the community room and be quiet in here while they're praying. After service, we'll go exit so people can stay in here and get prayer. But you can also drop your prayer in the box over there too. Just a reminder. What?
There's cake.
Well, yeah. And, we already announced that. You weren't in here. There's cake out there. Happy birthday.
Say it again. There's cake.
Yep. So, yeah.
Wanted to add that all of our practitioners do one-on-one sessions.
Yep. Practitioners are available for one-on-one sessions for spiritual coaching, and you can talk to Miss Practitioner Patty about that if you're interested, or look online on our website.
Yeah.
Great. I think we're good.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look up here. I love saying this. Y'all ready? Let's begin. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is in my affairs. I accept it. I am it. And I share it. Just the way it is. Woo.
And just the way it appears not. Thank you,
you.
life.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, healing day. So thank you so much for coming out today. Next week, let's all be ready to share what we did that was vulnerable, connecting with someone else as our assignment this week. And not to be afraid of other people's judgment, because really, if people are judging us, it's really probably about themselves anyway. So it's not worth not being authentic to ourselves and pushing ourselves down. As I teach cadence, we are not responsible for other people's emotions. One more time. Thank you for this day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing